Hey guys, it's Neil from the Schoolbusters, and before I get started off, I just want to give a big shout out to Matt Moore, who's become our newest member of the Schoolbusters. If you want to join Matt in becoming a member, please feel free to click the join button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. So getting back to the video, I've managed to tune the McLaren MP4/4 F1 car. I've managed to do a decent tune for Sardegna, so I've managed to get it to 800 pp or just under, and I have tested this out around Sardegna and it is pretty decent, to be honest. The only downside is obviously this new update. They've changed the physics, so when the AI get in your way, it can slow a couple of laps down, but I'll get back to that in a minute and I'll show you. If you want to copy my setup for this money grind, the only thing really that I changed was the body height adjustment, and also I added the ballast. I pretty much left everything. I was trying to leave it as much original as I could. I changed the downforce, the front and rear, so make sure you alter that. And like I say, I added the ballast and I just positioned it to a little bit on the front, but other than that there was no other purchases. You could probably change the transmission and change the gear ratios, but I didn't tweak with that. I might have another look at that maybe a little bit later on, but for the time being this is a pretty decent setup to go with. So if you pause it and then copy what I've done, like I say, there's not much change really, but it is a decent, so it's full power and all we're doing is adding a little bit of weight, altering the downforce and the body height adjustment. So let's take it for a spin round Sardegna. And normally you can use the Mazda 787B or the Toyota hypercar, but I thought I'll give this a go. If you want to copy what I've done, left the traction on 1, I put the braking balance on +4 and I left the fuel mapping on 1. What I've done is I've put the first lap on here so you can see how pretty much quickly we get through the field here. I have got this on easy to point this out. I mean, you're grinding credits, so if you've got it on hard, honestly just stick it on easy. I used to have mine on hard all the time. I've completed everything. I've got all the circuit experiences, licenses, everything's on gold. All I've got left to do is just grind credits just for cars, and I've probably got, I don't know, about 80 cars left to collect. So I've just got grind credits, and all I've done is I've just put it on easy. Why struggle? Especially with this update now. They've changed the physics of the game, so in other words, any slight little contact with the barrier, any sides, anything, even if the AI hit you, it causes massive damage to your car. Slight contact. You could get away with it previously before the update. Now forget it. You're gonna get penalised with damage. What that means is it'll just start dragging to the left or to the right, whichever side you've damaged. It'll do the opposite and pull. You'll probably find that out anyway, and also the tyre wear, as you're probably aware anyway. So this is going to be a 2-stop race. It works well with the tyres anyway, because by the time the tyres are worn down, you'll be pitting. So as we see there, the first pit stop, end of lap 6, come in, fresh boots and full tank of fuel. So you get nice new tyres on and fill that tank up and get it going again. Like I say, it works out well with the tyres and the fuel. Don't bother changing it. You can do with the fuel mapping, but I mean, you're just going to slow yourself down. So like I say, stick it on 1, be as fast as you can, and new tyres every time you come in. Can't go wrong. So the next time you need to come back in is end of lap 12. Fresh tyres again, and this time we don't have to fill the tank, just over halfway. I always compensate a little bit of fuel more than the marker. I've always done that, but it's up to you if you want to go on the nose and do that. I always just overfill a little bit, as you can see, just to make sure that I get to the end. Here's my fastest lap. Just to point out, you can see the optimal time there on the bottom right. It's a 1:33.6. The AI got in my way on that lap and it spoiled it. So the next best lap I could do is this one, which is a 1:34. So I think it is capable of a 1:33 without a doubt. I reckon I could have gone faster than that optimal time. It's just the AI, they get in your way. They stay on the racing line, which really bugs me. I mean, in a normal racing circumstance, you get blue flagged, you've got to get off the racing line. It's quite well known and documented. You get a blue flag, get out of the way, basically. Faster car, lead car coming through. But these don't, they just get in your way. And you're trying to second guess which way they're going to pull. Are they going to pull to the left, are they pulling to the right? So we spoil everything. So this is my fastest lap. Like I say, it's a 1:34. I could have gone faster, but it is what it is. Like I say, I think this is a pretty decent car really to use. I mean, it's cost a lot of credits, so use it basically if you purchase this. It's an amazing card as well, just to grind with. You're getting the use out of it, and it's earning you credits. Win-win really. So that'll get us to the end. Then 2 pit stops. As you can see, the time, it's a decent 25 minutes and 28. I reckon I could get that back down under the 24 mark, as I used to with the Toyota and the Mazda. So okay guys, I hope this setup works for you and you enjoy it like I do. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.